I am testing challah recipes for the cookbook. My cookbook is coming out in spring 2025. Right now, the name of the book is Eat Jewish. And I was just gonna make the recipe and just not share, but then I just started thinking about how glorious the process is of making challah. I make a 5-pound bag. This is a lot of challah. So I'm actually trying to decide for the book, do I put in the full 5-pound recipe or do I put in a smaller recipe? So you guys let me know. And in the meantime, I am going to share one of my recipes. I've shared so many here on TikTok, but I'm gonna share one of the recipes that I've done before that I'm kind of basing the one on my book from. So I hope you make it. And the one that I share in this video is actually a smaller batch. So if you make it, it's still gonna make a lot of challah, but it freezes really, really well. Oh, and if you're wondering why the book isn't coming out until 2025, it's because cookbooks take a long time. They can take 2 years to write because there's a huge process of getting all the recipes approved, testing all the recipes, testing them again and then again to make sure they are perfect. So when you make them, they are exactly how they're supposed to be. There's photographing them, there's editing everything. There's a lot that goes into it. And I announced that I was writing the book literally like as it was all getting signed. And from the beginning, I want to take you through the whole process. Sorry to make you wait so long. In a large mixing bowl, combine 4.5 teaspoons of yeast, 1 teaspoon of sugar, and 2 cups of warm water. Set this aside for 5 minutes so the yeast can activate. See how it's all frothy on top? That's how you know it's ready. Now add 2 eggs, a half a cup of oil, 1 cup of sugar. Whisk that all up. Then add 6 cups of flour. You can use all-purpose or bread flour for this. And a teaspoon of salt. Mix this all up and make sure all of the ingredients are combined. Transfer your dough to a clean counter. And you're gonna knead this for 10 minutes. With a small batch like this, you can do it in your KitchenAid, but I like to do it by hand. When the dough is ready, you're gonna put it into a greased bowl, cover this up and set it aside for an hour and a half to rise. So this is before, and this is after. Let's check out this dough. Beautiful. And now we're gonna cut this up and braid it. Look at this perfect bubble. I'm gonna make a little roll. How cute is that? And I'm gonna make some braids also. These are so much fun to make. That is so pretty. I don't even know how I made that. Transfer your challah to a sheet pan lined with parchment paper and cover this up to rise for 30 more minutes. Brush the challah with egg wash. If you're gonna top them with anything like sesame seeds or everything bagel seasoning, now's the time to do that. And then bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 25 to 30 minutes. They are absolutely beautiful.